Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone to Prophetic Recovery, where we discuss narrations, authentic narrations from the life of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu that if we follow today, inshallah, definitely, we will live a life of sobriety. And this is specifically for those who are addicted to pornography or any undesirable sexual activities. Today's narration is in Sahih Muslim and Jarir ibn Abdullah. Jarir ibn Abdullah, may Allah be pleased with him. He said, سألت رسول الله. He asked the Prophet ﷺ عن نظرة الفجأة, about an accidental stare to the opposite gender. So I asked the Prophet ﷺ, sometimes I walk down the streets and I see images that are not so pleasant. Sometimes they attract our sexual attention. What do I do if I looked accidentally and I saw something haram? The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ responded, فأمرني, he commanded me, أن أصرف basari, to divert my gaze to the other direction. So two things we learn here. Number one is the obvious command of the Quran, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us to lower our gaze immediately when we see something haram. قُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ يَغُضُّوا مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِمْ وَيَحْفَظُوا فُرُوجَهُم. The ayah indicates that when you lower your gaze, immediately you will protect your private part. Tell to the believing men, and in another ayah, the ayah that follows, and tell to the believing women to lower their gaze. As a result, their private parts will be protected. And that is the result that we aim for, especially for those who are addicted to pornography or any undesirable sexual activities. But the other point in here is that the Prophet ﷺ said, فَأَمَرَنِي, he commanded me. So it's not an optional thing for the believers to choose from. It's a command, which means you must obey the command of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. And if you obey the command of the Prophet ﷺ in lowering your gaze when you see something haram, then inshallah ta'ala you will be on the road to recovery. But be careful. This hadith talks about accidental look. It's not talking about visiting websites intentionally, going through all these images, tons of images intentionally, masturbating to pornography intentionally, and then at the end you say, okay, I would lower my gaze. No, we are talking about accidental look, and that from the beginning will help you to, inshallah ta'ala, live a life of sobriety. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. And by the way, that doesn't mean that those who visited websites and are already addicted have got no solutions. At the Aware Academy, you always help people. So seek istighfar from Allah, seek tawbah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and reach out for help if you cannot get rid of pornography on your own. May Allah protect us all. See you in another episode of Prophetic Recovery. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.